it looks official. That's it.
Oi, Hozzy just requested to watch.
They, you know, yeah, you know, like it's ridiculous, man. This is not the same country that I'm 40 years old. I'm born in 1982. This is not the same country I grew up in, like the 80s and 90s and that, you know?
Yeah, we got screwed.
I used to walk into you used to better walk into Kmart and just buy like shotgun off the back wall. Tasmania. You used to just go to, it was normal to see someone like walking out of Kmart with a shotgun. It was normal. No one even cared, and no one even hardly ever got shot. Never. Yeah. Oh, you can still do that. No, you can still do that. But what I'm talking about, everyday people used to be able to own a firearm to protect themselves, and then they changed because it's the United Nations policy to disarm all the free people of the world. And the way the governments around the world have behaved over the last couple of years, that's a reminder why America has a Second Amendment. See? And what's the Second Amendment based off? The Second Amendment is actually inspired by the Scottish Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence that was submitted by the Scottish. Pressure on England, so England would leave Scotland alone, and to recognise them as a free state. And that each man is entitled to defend themselves. And so the Bill of Rights, U.S. Bill of Rights, is actually is derived from the Scottish Declaration of Independence. And our Constitution here is a mixture between the British Constitution and the American Constitution, the United States Constitution. But they've got similar issues. If you look on the United States Securities Exchange Commission, you go there and do a search, a lot of the countries in the world, all the governments will actually come up on there as corporate entities. All the governments, the whole world is a corporation. It's like this whole thing with Ukraine and Russia, you know. We like by default we're automatically expected to, because we're from the West, to be supportive of Ukraine. Like, do we think it's a fucking appropriate for Australians to $100 million worth of weapons we just supplied to the Ukraine in missiles and shit? Like, I've had enough of this shit. 20 years of fucking like Afghanistan. I don't know one single fucking person that was like, yeah, great, we're in Afghanistan. No one liked it. No one. 1 million people have protested over here when they went to Afghanistan. People here did protest in the beginning. But the government is going to do. They did. Fucking oath they did. You know one thing about Australia. Do you remember the 2004 tsunami? Do you remember? Yeah. Well, in 2004, I'll tell you about the nature of Australians when they talk shit about us. Right, the white Australian, they talk a lot of shit being talked about us all the time. Now, we're good people. Now, generally, on the whole, we're good people. Now, if you're straight with us and you're fair with us, we're fair straight back. Straight back, we'll treat you with the same kindness and fairness that you treat us. And because we're very used to other people now. No one gives a fuck where you're from anymore. Yeah, no one cares anymore. No one cares you've got an accent. No one gives a shit. We don't care, but there's a perception people think we do care, but we don't. We really don't. We don't give a shit. But we speak very abrupt. We do speak very abrupt, and even compared to say Canadians, speaking nations, we're considered the rudest in the way we speak. But it's not being rude. It's just the way we are. We're considered rude, but we're just like that a little bit. But it's not intentional. But generally, we have a good heart.
We think racism is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. We get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Your English is quite good, actually. Alright.
What? Yeah. In 2004, there was a big tsunami. It wiped out like a lot of Pacific Thailand, like all over. Well, Banda Aceh in Indonesia, that was hit and devastated, and the Australian people, not the Australian government, the Australian people collectively donated $1 billion in 2004. In 2004, $1 billion in 2004. The Australian people donated out of their own pocket, not the government. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I would rather Afghans than bloody most people, to be honest. Especially Pommies and...
Yeah, the English...
they're just too entitled. They think they fucking own everything.
Actually, you can't fit something. This is a problem of Australians. You know, you're too kind. You know?
I'd say so.
That's why many China's attack countries by universities and military.
Yeah.
As you see, there are many spy drones and ships around the north part of
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree. But we got no choice.
Because
yeah.
Yeah.
He told me, can you see that guy? This guy is buying his 8th house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably a politician.
Yeah.
People are very selfish here too. That's one thing. You can't.
Yeah.
Shit! There's a screamer, Ollie.
Huh?
You don't really need more than one property, you know?
Like,
yeah.
After one property, you need to pay a lot of taxes and, you know, something like that.
Yeah, well, all the Chinese seem to have about 20. Yeah. Oh, they got their hands in everything, man. There's no stopping it.
oh, what's that?
Landmine. Oh, go for it. We don't care.
I think, anyway, I think the government...
I mean, look what happened with the floods up north. You know, those people, the government didn't send help for a week after it happened. The government did not send help, and that was the worst floods ever recorded in this country. And people, whole town wiped out, whole region wiped out. You know, there's 30,000 people homeless up in the northern rivers of northern region of New South Wales, Lismore, Ballina area.
There's still homeless people from the 2019 fires we had here.
Yeah, from the fires. There's still people still living in caravans and stuff on their land. Yeah. This country is
backwards.
It's run. It's just run by people that they don't have our interests at heart. They're looking out for their big business interests.
Yeah, that's it.
So, you know, a place like Iran, I don't know. Is it actually... Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we figured it
Oh
out a
yeah,
long time ago.
we know we're not free. We know we're very restricted. Like it's such an overly regulated place.
Man, it was funny. I'll tell you a funny story, man. My dad was walking down, riding his bike down the street where he lives, and on the footpath, and the cops pulled him up and said, "What are you doing riding on the footpath? You got to ride on the road." My dad was like 50. He goes, "I'm not riding on the fucking road with all these old people around, taking everyone out. I'm staying on the footpath." The cop goes, "Where's your life? Give us your ID." Dad goes, "What's this, fucking Russia? Fuck off, dickhead," and just rode off. And the cop just, yeah, and the cop's jaw just dropped like, "Oh, what? You can't do that." And Dad just rode off, and he didn't know what to do. Yeah, the cops are fucked, man. Like everyone thinks they've got the fucking power to tell you to do anything.
Yeah, get this. I was in court today for it. Like, I got convicted of assault. So I got a 2-year good behaviour bond today. But this guy, because you know I wasn't wearing a mask back in December, and I've got an exemption. And this guy walks past me and calls me an asshole. And we got into an argument, and I fucking headbutted him. And yeah, mate, busted his nose, made him bleed pretty. He's pissing out blood anyway. Yeah, so I got charged with assault. But he's allowed to fucking just walk past me and fucking have a go at me and start fucking opening his mouth at me, insulting me in public. And he pushed me first and I headbutted him. He pushed me first and I headbutted him. I got convicted of assault.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, I thought there's a joke in Commonwealth nations. If someone puts you, don't push them or kill them. Anyway, you are after pushing them back. That's right?
Oh yeah.
That's true. It's fucking so annoying. It's fucked. I got the fucking 2 year. So if I do anything fucking between now and 2 years, I get charged for anything at all. I can go back in front of a judge for that shit, and potentially go to jail. Fucked. What a yeah. I don't know, man. If I had other options, I'd be looking at somewhere else that doesn't have all these restrictions. I'll tell you, I'd be fucking going somewhere free. Croatia's probably one of the better ones. I've heard Croatia's the place to go if you can.
I like the sounds of. I was listening to a Joe Rogan.
There's
Joe
no
Rogan?
restrictions or whatever there. They're fucking free there in Croatia. Hey?
Do you listen to Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
What about this dude? What's your name? Sorry.
Dr. Ali.
Doctor Cyrus. That's fucking awesome. Oh, I just killed myself.
Oh fuck.
Fuck. I fucking hit a landmine accidentally that I put down. See, landmines are no good in any country, anywhere.
But yeah, you know, the government goes, oh, a war, you know, you can't house the homeless people, you can't house anybody, you know, no one can find anywhere to live. There's an absolute crisis.
Housing.
What happens in Iran, like, say, like, okay, here's the situation, I'll spell out a situation, right? Right? So, okay, there's a woman, the father died, the father of children died, she's a widow, right? As far as I know, they were married, so it's not out of marriage children, so they were married. The father died. There's 3 kids. One of them's got multiple sclerosis, so he's like really not well, can't walk, he's in a wheelchair, 24-hour care. And she's got to leave her house in 10 weeks because the people who own it have sold it or whatever. So they've sold it or whatever. They're taking possession of it. She has to vacate in 10 weeks. There's nowhere for her. Nowhere. Because she needs, like, the big bathroom with all the rails and all that so they can hang on and, you know, so they can move around and shower properly and get up, you know, so they're not upstairs, you know, it's an appropriate house, you know. What would happen in Iran in that situation with that family?
Because our government wants to kind of copy the Western society because they are very developed.
Hmm.
But because there is all petroleum in Iran, they can easily make money.
Yeah, right.
The only thing we need is kind of,
Ah, Dr. Ali, welcome.
yeah.
Here you go.
Hey,
I'll
man.
give you some stuff.
So, let's kill all. This is you all need.
Oh,
to be-
come upstairs then. Come up to the top and we'll give you some gear so you're going to be safe. Come in.
Only need clay and stone. Oh, so was I. Okay. So the only thing, because she is a girl,
Follow me.
you know, the government will kind of cover her,
Hmm.
not forever, temporarily.
Yeah.
So she gets better,
Okay.
or children,
But could they end up
follow.
homeless?
only females, not men.
Right.
This happens nowadays, not I would say.
All right.
But I think the situation was
Here, take this.
Oh, you would get no help? Okay.
Yeah, you need it.
what the hell? Did you copy?
No.
I mean, duplicate? Tell me.
But it's really, really good.
Duplicate. Don't do it for anything else, just bullets, because it makes the game boring.
Yeah, you're right. I just do it for bullets, basically.
Oh, fuck, I need food.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're always dying of food and fucking...
yeah, my guy's like...
There's... Yeah, it's just up the road. I know where it is. I'm not going there yet, but... There's two bacon and eggs in the fireplace, Ollie.
Hey, let me tell you, I'll tell you something funny, you know, in the yeah. And the judge said to me that, like, I chased them down, right? And they got headbutted in the face. I'm like, if I was chasing him, how could I headbutt him in the face? He would be running, if he's running away, how could I headbutt him in the face? He's facing me. How could he, unless he's running backwards?
Yeah. Our court system's fucked. If you're rich and you got money, you're sweet. If you don't, you're fucked.
Oh, that's not just Australia.
Nah, that's everywhere.
Yeah, that's everywhere. What'd you call it?
Injustice? The rich getting their way, like they always do, the spoiled brats. White privilege?
It's a little man thing.
Hey Ollie, you playing now, mate?
No. Just,
Just taking control for a bit. Yeah, don't go near the back fence of this place. There's a heap of landmines. By the way.
So, which direction? North, east, south?
If you look at the fence at the back, the wooden fence, all along the back line is landmines.
Okay, I only need 50 clay to build the boat.
Okay, I'll go make a shovel and find you some.
Very good. I'm really happy to hear you guys. All of your names are super kind. I don't care what's happening to them.
No, well, I'm in a bit of spotter bob. I lost my job because of the rain and COVID and all the other great things that's been happening.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've got a mortgage. So I'm a bit stressed. Yeah, I got her. I always build fires so they come. I like to kill the zombies.
They've always said yes. And take control.
Oh, there goes a couple.
There's somebody.
Oh, shit. Well done. Take them. What do you got?
I'm back.
Oh, where's the ladder?
At the back of the house.
Hey,
You can jump on this,
hey.
Hey, boat.
yeah, hay bale. That's what I've been doing.
Hey, Bayo.
Yeah, alright, let me look on this map too. I'll follow you.
So how old are you guys?
I am 35, about to turn 36. And my cousin is 40.
And I'm
Yeah.
7.
Oh, not him, he's 7. That's little Ollie, that's his son.
I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, we're getting some clay, buddy. There's dirt around here. This way.
I'm sitting down.
About here, I think. No. Oh, a bit further. Yeah, if we dig the bottom layer, it should be good. I mean, the top layer of topsoil, we'll get clay. Maybe a bit.
There is a chance the console version get updated.
Yeah, it's called buy PlayStation 5 and wait a year or so, and they'll probably bring it out. That's what I think the chance is. Alright, I got clay. Yeah, I always go on Twitter and online Google and look it up to see where it's at. And it's not moving too fast. Well, the computer version is.
What are you looking for?
It's actually a decent game.
Oh, it's
to be honest.
so good.
What are you looking for?
Clay.
Okay.
Let's go to the mine field.
There we go. Yeah, don't go at the back of the house then. Ah, I'm stuck now. Now I need to build another shovel. God damn it.
The only thing I need is short iron pipe.
Ah,
And actually did this with table, because whoever did that, I think he played Minecraft very much, is that right?
who? The hay bale?
Whoever
Nah,
made this table,
I've never played.
the walking stick.
I've never played Minecraft. I've only ever played this, but apparently, yeah, it's the same sort of concept. I'll find you an iron pipe. I'm going. I've got a wrench, so I'm gonna go strip a car down and I'll get one. No worries. I'd love a nice jacket top, my dude. Is it cold in Melbourne? I bet you it is. How's the temperature in your country? A lot different?
No, actually, it's colder, but
Really?
I live in
Okay. Yeah, right. How high above sea level?
when you look outside, there's no wind.
Yeah, right. I've met a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people from other countries have said it's a different sort of cold over here. Yeah, they go, I don't... Alright. Oh yeah. Especially if they're near the ocean. We're near the ocean. Oh yeah. Alright, did I get an iron pipe yet? No. Alright. Alright, got one. I'll keep going, I'll see if I can get another one. Alright, cool, that's two. Alright, I'm coming back with it.